What's going on, folks? So this is a follow-up to the succulent propagation video that I made 4 months ago, and let's take a look at the progress. So I've been keeping these under these LED grow lights for 12 hours on, 12 hours off. I wanted to show you how I've been watering them. So what I do is I don't mist them anymore. I never did use the greenhouse hood that I have on this. Since I have such a thin layer of media, I actually soak the media good and then let it dry out thoroughly. So I'll soak it good, it's dry in a couple of days, and then I'll repeat that process weekly. So I'm trying to hold the camera while I do this. It's a little difficult, but you can see I'm just spraying a liberal amount of water in here, not too much because there are no drainage holes in this. So as you can see here, the tray has changed quite a bit since I originally planted it. Some of the stuff died off. I added in some new cuttings as they've come along just to kind of keep the tray full. All of the Sedum have grown pretty well. Some Echevaria over here. A lot of Jade. Look like all of the Sedum. I have the Variegated Jade. I also have it's an Echevaria. It's one of the dark purple ones, like the Dark Knight or the Dark Prince. I forget exactly which one it is, but I have to look that up. Another Echevaria. The Thanksgiving cactus has grown amazingly. I did drop my phone in here while I was watering it earlier, but it doesn't seem to have damaged anything. I was trying to film and water at the same time, and apparently it needs some practice on that. Oh, check it out. All right, looking good. It's about a week later. It's bone dry in there, so it dries out after a couple of days. So we can see where these old Echevarias were. It started to root. But it just must have dried right up on us. So I really could have watered these actually a little bit more, but you can see here this was from back in July. All the original cuttings, and now here you can see some of the stuff at the top of the image is really grown, and a lot of the newer stuff is down at the bottom. Obviously these could have used a little bit more water, but that's not the case with all of them. So let's see what else we got going on here. Got some Jade here, Jade, Panda plant. There's another Echevaria, some Variegated Jade, some more Panda plant, some Sedum Adolphi, I believe. This is all of these. I don't remember exactly what that is. Looks like there's some Aeonium here. Lots of Jade from the leaf cuttings. Looks good. Not all of these are even rooted in like this guy. Didn't even root in, he's just kind of sitting on top of the soil. So these are what we're going to use for some of them, and some of them are going in their own containers. That's pulling out like a nice little chunk there. Oh, a little more than I want though. Oh boy. The Panda plant is done. Looks good in there. Now since this one, the leaf is pretty much dead, I am just going to try and gently remove it like that. Alright, well there you have it, folks. That's what I ended up with. Some of the stuff was pretty small, so if anything got accidentally buried, then hopefully it'll pop up through there eventually. Well, there we have it, folks. We got all of these succulents out of those leaf cuttings, so I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. I can't wait to see how this really tightly packed dish of succulents is. Both of these pots were made in a previous video. I'll link it up here. We got the Panda plant here, we got the purple Echevaria, we got the kind of mix of a lot of different succulents down here, and then we got the Variegated Jade. I'm really happy with the way these turned out. Well, thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next time.